Hello, Miss Dunlap. Our last Confucius project that we recorded got corrupted, and so we're doing it. But this is the Confucius Podcast. This is Confucius right here, and we're going to be talking about him. Let's start with his background. Well, first, let's start with our names, actually. I'm Alan Barfachev. This is
Vladislav Sorokin.
It's Strokin. And then we
I'm
have
Tristan Catron.
Tristan Coutinho, and we're going to get on with this. So, let's start off here. This is Confucius.
His humble beginnings.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
His humble beginnings. Let's start off with his background. Background information. So, you should know that he was born in 551 BCE in Zhou, in the state of Lu, modern-day Nanjing, China. Okay? And then, do you know where he died?
I unfortunately do not know where he died.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I know the year, but I don't know where he died.
I know where he died. He died in the Sea River in the state of Lu. And that was in...
What year,
you
though?
gonna say?
479 BCE.
And what
That's
age,
BCE.
aged around?
It's age around, this is falling from my mind, but
71
it's
to
71 to 72.
There you
What can I say?
go.
Great minds think alike. Anyways,
Fellas, do you want to talk about how he came from? His humble beginning? I can tell you.
I think you should. I think you should.
His humble, basically, this humble man, the person we all know and love to this day. He started off as a young boy, working day and night to support his mother and his disabled brother. He had no time for education nor the money. Unfortunately, a good friend of his assisted him in getting rich cash to go to a great university. This, as a result, taught him great knowledge and allowed him to observe and read the knowledges of great intellectuals of this time. This allowed him to become a scholar. And this scholar allowed him to have a position within his home state, a state of Lu, to get a high management position. Unfortunately, he didn't really like it. Would anyone like to tell me why he didn't really like his state of position? What happened? What made him want to walk away and leave state of Lu to look for a more worthy emperor? Does anyone want to know? It's okay, I know.
It's okay, you know. I think you should tell us because you've been going on for a little bit now.
He left because the emperor got a gift of plenty of women. Now, this might sound a little jealous for him, but he might have, he has his reason. He explained this with his analects, which we'll go more in depth with. Anyways, he didn't like that the emperor was leaving his duties to mess around with these women, and so as a result, a very jealous man left the emperor and went on the road as a little man to
was
search
he
for
really
a big
little,
emperor.
or was
to
he like
serve.
a teenager, or?
Oh, he was
He was around in his.
he was
20s?
20s-ish.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not that little. He knows around.
He has a great education.
Yes, that's true. But he left. We just know that he left because the emperor was
Emperor was messing around with.
He was messing around with women when he should really be teaching his people respect.
And him leaving put him on this great road trip, which would lead us to what he now created, Confucianism. Would anyone like to continue about his Confucianism? Does anyone know about the great works of his Confucianism?
I think I would. So, Confucianism, is many philosophies. And it's, social philosophies that are, primarily based on, the principle of Ren. And if you don't know what that is, Ren is actually loving others. And I love you, and I love you. And loving others as a whole. Oh, you dropped them. There you go. Loving others while also at the same time, he's a multitasker. At the same time, exercising self-discipline, which is, I think that's hard to do. Self-discipline and loving others. Two things. And he believed that Ren, also known as
Loving
others, could be put into action using the golden rule. We all love the golden rule. We love the golden rule here. Here we go. The golden rule. Alan, I think you should go on the golden rule.
The golden rule. What he stated, word for word, this is the golden rule. What you do not wish for yourself, do not do to others.
And I would like to just add in right here, also known as treat others with how you want to be treated.
And let's elaborate on that.
I'll let you go on that.
For example, Tristan informed me about this, but when he, what was the school you went to?
The village school.
The village school.
I
It's
went
a private
there.
school around here somewhere.
Yeah.
And he went here during middle school, I believe it was.
Middle school from 3rd grade to 8th grade.
From 3rd grade to 8th grade. That's
Long
very
time.
good. I want to inform you about this. As soon as you walked in, there's a little banner up there and it says, respect others how you would like to be treated.
It's the golden
And
rule.
That's the golden rule, and it's like everywhere now, and like everybody sees it as
And that dates back from
All
when
the-
Confucius.
yeah.
So when we said that earlier, 2,500 years around that, in that general, 2,500 years ago, that rule was made.
and then
Do you need a second?
it carries on till today.
Today.
Which is actually crazy.
It's still
If you
today.
think about it.
That's a long time.
That's crazy, guys.
It's a long time.
Oh my
2,500
God.
I'm
years.
kind of blown away. Okay.
No one's even like alive now from that time.
No, absolutely not.
No one's even
And
remains.
his works still continue on.
And it's just
Now, but let me say this: his golden rule isn't his only most infamous one.
Of
Yeah.
course not. No, there's a lot more. That is the most famous one, I would say myself. But there's a lot more.
We got some underrated ones.
I think
Such
so.
as he believed in the cultivation.
Yeah.
He believed on the cultivation of. I'm trying to think about this.
Of personal
This is underrated.
qualities.
It's cultivation of personal qualities. Thank you, Alan. Thank
Yeah,
you, Alan.
personal
Yeah,
qualities.
Such as benevolence, respiratory.
Respiratory.
And what I think is most common in our current age is filial piety.
What is
Filial piety.
What is that? What is that?
What is
Can
that?
you please inform me?
I can inform? I would love
Yes,
to.
yes, Tristan, go ahead.
Filial piety. So, what people think of you.
Okay.
Sorry, filial piety. It's a weird phrase, but it's not obviously English. What it is, respect your elders. And can I get,
You can get a
Round
because
table.
I
Man, shut your...
love my mom. You love your mom. You love your mom.
My mom is the best.
Respect your elders. I love my we all love our grandparents. Do we?
My
I
mom
think-
was the one that drove me to here today. She got out of her work early just so she would come and drive me to Tristan's house so we can do this podcast.
My mom
Just
spent
because
the
our file
time.
got corrupted.
We do not care.
Spent the time because she had a dinner tonight, but I told her, I'm like, you know what, our project got corrupted and we have to redo it. And I told her, and she, you know what she said? She was like, don't worry, honey, that's okay. I will stay home tonight.
That's a true G right there.
Right there.
If I've ever seen.
That's all. It's awesome.
That's unbelievable. That's a true Z.
Respect your elders.
Yeah.
Filial piety.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
It's golden.
Especially grandparents as well.
Grandparents, yeah.
I've seen some people that they don't respect their grandparents. Nothing.
When my mom was sick, you know,
yeah.
my mom was sick. You know who picked me up from school every day for 2 weeks straight?
yeah.
My grandma.
My mom
every
was
single
sick.
day.
She was burying my my little brother, which we will not go into, but because he's kind of annoying. But
That's
he
okay.
was like she was burying him, and the whole time while I was staying at home, it was my grandparents that were taking care of me.
So would you guys agree on the fact that although the golden rule is, we all know the phrase of it, and it's perhaps one of the most infamous things from Confucius. Would you guys say that filial piety is one of his more?
Yes.
It's like we don't recognize it as his, but it's ingrained in our society from the base.
Of course. Because
But in society, but though a long time ago, like during this, filial piety was like much more common than in today's.
I would say a little bit
society.
more grounded, perhaps a little
Yeah.
bit more extreme.
I think so.
Boy, if you don't get your squiggly diggly head.
I think you're very.
I think you're on the right track.
I do believe so. I completely agree.
I think you're on the right track. Let's continue with this. And also, Confucius believed that education and reflection led to virtue, and that those who aspire to command others must cultivate discipline and moral authority in themselves. And so this basically what it means is people, if you want to take command of others, you need to look at yourself first. You need to see if what you're doing is right, and if it's right, then you can go on to command. Well, not command others, but teach others of your ways.
Yeah, because like I said in the last one, if you want to teach others about your teachings and your opinions, you have to make sure and with yourself that's true. Because if you don't believe something to the fullest extent, then how can you tell other people that it's true to the fullest extent? Now, would you like to extend off that, or you think I should go on to the next one?
I would actually like to extend on
Okay.
that. Just partly.
I think that's a
really quickly.
great idea.
What I wanted to mention is that Confucianism didn't necessarily believe in a leader. He believed in someone that everyone else would follow. He wasn't really a commander. He was more or less just everyone would follow. He's not really telling them to do. They just listen. They just copy what he's doing. So I think that's important to know about Confucianism. Boring. So, Tristan, I'm gonna hand it back to you, and you can continue on to the
Okay,
next
so
topic.
I think next topic, next quote. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get it going.
Let's go.
Okay. So,
Well, wait. Are we going on to the quotes or should we talk about Lao Tzu?
Lao Tzu.
yeah, because
Oh
we
my
got some,
God,
we
I
got
forgot
some
about Lao
background
Tzu.
information.
Bro,
Yeah,
my guy
come
Lao
on.
Tzu. Come on now.
Okay,
Come on,
let's
Lao.
get it
All
going.
All right.
Okay.
First thing to think about Lao Tzu is Lao Tzu was claimed to be born an old man.
So, I would like to say that
Okay.
born old man, come on. Get out of here with that tomfoolery.
Wait. I would like to ask
That's
the
some
boy.
tomfoolery.
Come on,
That's
that's
a
tomfoolery.
vocab word.
That's
That's
a tomfoolery.
Hold on. I need to ask you a serious question.
Do you now?
Do you think it's true? You think they
no.
lie?
Well,
Raise your hand if
I
you
don't-
think he's lying. Raise your hand if you think it's a lie.
well, it's
I'm
not.
keeping my hand down.
It's
I'm
I
keeping
think
my
it's a
hand.
lie.
I'm keeping my hand
I
down.
don't think he was born an old man.
It's not. He wasn't a born an old man. Let's settle this like mature adults here, and
Wow.
let's look into more of
What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay,
Keep
sorry
going.
about that.
So-
Yeah, but I don't think. I think he was more of like something just added onto the story of Confucius. I don't think he was really a real person. That's just my look on it.
So I would like to say my op on it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're not.
oh, you better wish.
You better listen.
Whoa.
So, come on, Lao Tzu, he, born old man. Come on, get out of here with that tomfoolery. But
Tomfoolery.
you know what? At the same time,
Tomfoolery.
tomfoolery. Now that we know of today, but 2,500 years ago, come on, man.
That's some tomfoolery.
That's a no 2,500 years. That's a long time, man. I don't even know if they knew the word tomfoolery back then. And it's in China, so
So-
it's probably like something different.
I think
I
shit
think
going
it's-
on.
So you never know.
Okay,
And in old time China, they also had dragons and stuff. So you never know. It could be maybe not real, but maybe maybe he was born and nobody found him until he was an old man. So maybe people.
But they
thought
said he's
he was-
born an old man. Like they saw him. How can an old man come out of like a lady's, like out of a lady?
I think we all agree the fact that he was not born an old man.
Let's just agree on one thing. Let's all say together. It was Tom.
Foolery.
Okay.
All right, let's go on to the
but
next thing.
besides that, let's just say Lao Tzu had a meeting with Confucius, and he emphasized Taoism and said that he believes in the willingness to yield to the natural world. What do you guys think of that?
Well,
The
actually,
natural world. We love the nature, Mother Nature. We love that.
Yeah, Mother Nature.
I would like to continue off the natural world.
Would you now?
Because I think he had a much more deeper meaning than natural. I think what he wanted to
That's
emphasize is that human emotion, our natural qualities like jealousy and all whatnot, and our desires. I think what he was trying to tell us was to embrace it, not to hide it away, not to shove it down.
With your happiness.
Exactly. It's like to use it to your advantage. Like
Yeah.
when you see someone doing better, you're feeling a little jealous. He's saying don't suffer that. Don't like.
It's like me with my friends at the gym. As much as like if whenever I go to gym, and I see my friend pulling more weight than me or like doing better, it's at some times I'm like, oh man, I really wish I could do that. I'm jealous. But at the same time, it's my friends, and I'm like, you know what? Good for them. I'm gonna pump them up and keep them going.
Exactly. That's what he wanted to emphasize.
Exactly.
Like, yesterday, the other day, me and Vlad went to the gym, and like Vlad was like out here. He was benching like he was struggling to get the bar up, and I was benching like 275, and he comes over and he's like, he was kind of jealous, but at the same time he comes over and he's like, damn, good job. You better do more. He was even helping me.
Yeah,
I don't know if he was trying to drop the
I
weights on
think-
me.
I think Confucius would also like to say enough with the cursing.
Enough.
I'm not cursing.
You said the D-A-M word. Okay, let's
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I think so we already had the tomfoolery act of Confucius, born an old man, or Lao Tzu. Sorry. Oh, that's on me. Oh, silly me. Okay, Lao Tzu being born an old man. But how do you guys think he lived to 160 years? Holy, that's twice as old as my grandma.
Can I have a conspiracy theory?
I would love
Can I have a
to.
conspiracy theory?
160 years. That's pretty old. That's like my turtle.
My theory here is that there was a lot of, Confucius was a very influential man.
Yeah, he
So
was.
I would like to say,
Was Lao Tzu?
about Lao Tzu, I don't think he was a real man. I think instead there was a lot of scholars that like.
I don't know. I think you can.
I'm
live to
speaking.
100
I have the girl power microphone, and what I want to say about my conspiracy theory is that Lao Tzu possibly was the combination of multiple scholars that got inspiration from Confucianism, and then they formed all their ideas together
true.
as a separate formation of Confucianism.
I'd like to
But
agree.
you can live to 160 because my turtle lived to 150 before he died of natural causes
What time did you get him at?
in 2016.
No, what like?
What age?
May 4th, 2000.
What the age of the turtle?
At 7.
He's stalling
45
time.
a.m.
He's stalling time. This time. Stand that, sir.
I'm sorry.
Young sir.
What talk show are we on? My talk show.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay,
My turn.
now I think we got through
Girl
the
power.
through the things of Lao Tzu. Now I would like to go through
The most fun part of this entire discussion.
the quotes. Here we go. Okay, my first quote is
And final.
I think and my first and final, but I'm gonna extend
First
off of
and
your
only.
quotes. Here we go. I hear and I forget. I see and it brings tears to my eye. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Now,
Beautiful.
now that really,
Phenomenal.
now that brings a tear to my eye because you know what? When it says, "I hear and I forget," I think that what that tells me is sometimes people.
Goes in one ear, goes the other ear.
Yep.
Exactly.
So what this really brings me is
You can
teaching.
hear something like, yeah, exactly, when the teacher's teaching, like, you can hear them talk, but then you're like,
I have a good I have a good good little
Keep going.
I have a good quote that or not quote. I have a good similarity that I like to bring to the table here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Table, round table.
Round table.
Round table. Round table. That's a round table.
Okay,
just
so
don't laugh. If you don't know what round table is, it's when you dab everybody up around the table.
okay, so I don't even know if she knows what dap up is, but I hope we're gonna dap up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. And you know the similarity that I was bringing, Miss Dunlap, the English final paper, the review guide that she gave to us.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wow.
wait. Oh, yeah.
No, because okay, so you might think, oh, where's the silly little man going with this? So
What? Silly little man.
now, what I would like to say with that is,
Bro, what are you talking about?
I hear and I forget. If Miss Dunlap taught me, like just told us
Hey,
the
yeah.
information on the final,
Yeah.
You can't.
if she just told us
It took a
the
little
information
bit.
on the final, it would go up one ear out the other. I don't remember things like that, but if she showed us it, I would remember it. But you know what? I don't think I would understand it.
Sorry.
But if she does it, and when I do it, when I do that paper, I understand it, and I'm gonna get 100 on that final.
So what you're basically saying is that you'd rather, what Confucius was saying about our minds is that when we hear stuff, we don't necessarily process it. But when
don't.
people take the time to write it out, when they take the time to make us show us, so we're visual, because we're all visual learners, and when we see it, she's trying to say that we process things better with our eyes.
You can hear something.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You can hear something, but you'll forget it.
And
You can
with
see
that-
it, you can remember it. But if you do it, then you actually understand the concept.
And so what's so beautiful
basically-
about Confucius is that that's not his only quotes about life.
Not at all.
And I would like
This
to
is
say,
why I love
I would
Confucius.
like to say my quote. And my quote is about it is easy to hate and it's difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things
Yell louder, my
work.
brother. Yell
Want me
louder.
to repeat it again?
Let it yell louder.
It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. And I think that was personally the most beautiful quote.
Tristan's mom's in my room. Mom, I'm gonna quiet down.
Yeah.
Sorry, we have a low battery. Sorry.
No,
sorry.
Anyways,
Sorry about that.
anyways, to continue on my roll. As Tristan was saying
I
his
think
quote
that
about his beautiful,
I'm aware
beautiful
of
analysis of life, I would like to say
Oh.
my interpretation of easy to hate and it's difficult to love. This whole scheme of things works.
Great
And
idea.
I think what it's saying is that as humans, we naturally have jealousy. That's just natural. If I see Tristan with a Bugatti and I'm driving around a beater, I'm obviously going to get
What's
jealous.
a beater?
Bad car. When I see him in his Bugatti, obviously I'm gonna be jealous. It's gonna be easy for me to hate on him because I'm
Hey,
gonna be
who
I'm
knows?
gonna be
Who
wanting
knows?
to have that car. I'm gonna be like, why does he get? It? Why does Tristan get? It?
Like,
I want
yeah.
that car. I deserve that car.
Like,
But it's difficult. It's difficult to love Tristan for the fact that he owns
you-
his nice
you
and
need to,
automatic
you need
vehicle.
to.
That he has this car. That he has the beauties of his life. His beauty of the Bugatti.
Here's a good example the other day. I was driving around in my M3 going to school.
Stop the
and
cap.
he comes out of nowhere with his broken down Honda Civic and he's like, "Your car sucks," just because he's jealous of me. And you know, and I.
And
You
I
shouldn't
came
be
in that
jealous.
same time with my broken down Honda Civic.
No, he has actually a really cool Volkswagen.
No,
Beetle.
but it's okay. I saw his car and I'm like, you know what? I love it. You know why? Because I don't get jealous like him. Because I'm different.
Mm-hmm.
And
What the hell is wrong with my hair? That's not good.
And so what Confucius wanted to emphasize with this quote is that that's how the whole scheme of things. That's just human emotions. When he said how the whole scheme of things, he's implying that it's just human emotions. Sometimes it just gets the better of us, and he's just trying to imply that we shouldn't hate the fact that we hate someone because they have better stuff than us. He's just trying to admit that that happens, but we should learn to love. It's hard, but we should learn to love others for what they have. I think that's magical.
yeah.
You need to. Yeah.
What I would love to hear is, Alan, some of your words. I've been talking a lot. Tristan's been talking
Did
a
you
lot.
read this one?
So,
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Well.
Now, I think
you
it's
kinda said
your
it.
turn. That's okay. Your turn. I think you should go to this one because we want to keep
Yeah,
that one
the best one for last.
So I think you should go for this quote right here, number
This
3.
one's actually kind of hard to interpret because people take it the wrong way. But when anger rises, think of the consequences.
Move a bit. There you go. So, and I would like to build off that one. So,
Really?
when anger rises, think of the consequences. So, I would like to go off that and say, people get angry. Everyone gets angry. You get angry. You get angry.
I get pretty angry.
I get angry. You over there get angry. Everyone gets angry.
You don't want to
And
see
you know
Vlad's
what?
inner demons get out.
I think, and everyone gets angry, but you know what? When people get angry,
They
they
don't think
lose
it.
sight.
It's
lose
especially with people
sight
with anger issues. They
of-
lose sight of what the
What
consequences
can happen
will be.
when you get angry?
Do the consequences do they?
They're not worth it.
Dude, let me talk.
It's not worth the anger, and it might feel good to do something bad when you're angry, but you know what?
Very
it's not
bad.
It's not,
Not
worth
worth
it
it.
because people don't think of the consequences when they get angry.
I
you gotta
think
think
of the
about it.
consequences.
I think a good,
I have a positive referral.
I think a good, positive. Look at that. I think a good example. It's not a real one, but I think it's just
one. Just throw it
to
out
make people understand better. Like the other quote said, you gotta understand. So if somebody was mad and they got in their car and started driving fast,
yeah.
look at that, bam!
You're putting other people in danger. What the hell, man?
They're putting
Not cool.
not that, but they put
Not
other people
cool.
in, and they get pulled over.
Yeah.
They get a ticket.
Especially, why are you gonna drive fast when my
That's not-
M3 can gap you? What the hell, man?
Me personally, just because I get angry, getting a ticket and going to court is not worth just getting angry.
Yeah.
And I think that's just a little much. I think that gaps up
Tristan,
the little.
don't speed.
So I would like to ask a question about this specific
You
quote.
can ask.
My quote is.
Wait. No.
I'm gonna get mad.
We have a designated guest.
We have a
speaker.
special guest.
Guest speaker.
Come here, Sydney Lindgren.
Come here.
Sydney Lindgren, come on. Let's go get her. Let's come on.
This is a special. The first.
That's the best quote.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
At the front. At the front. At the front.
The first one right there. The first one. Yep, that one.
Okay. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated.
That is the
Now.
best thing I've heard ever.
Look at that.
Oh my
And
God.
then we have a guest
Holy
speaker. It makes
moly.
it that much better.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Clap. Get around. All right. Now look at that. Now, okay, I'm gonna repeat that just once, just in case you didn't, just in case for the people in the back, they didn't hear it. Life is really simple,
Who's in
but
the
we.
back?
Yeah.
It's an expression. It's an expression, Alan.
Not my chin.
If you have that goofy goggles, maybe they're trying to
Yeah,
intercept with your
maybe,
brain cells.
maybe you could hear better if you didn't have those goofy goggles on. Now,
I can
okay, I'm
see.
gonna say it for the people in the
I'm a
back.
professional skater.
Life is really simple, but we insist on making complicated. Oh man! Now
That's
something.
the saying of this guy right here.
That
Confucius
man.
himself.
Now I think Alan, because you have the goofy glasses on, you're still a Nelly. You should expand.
Okay, life is really simple, but we insist on making
Yeah,
it
that's like the fourth
complicated.
time someone said it.
Yeah.
I'm just elaborating on it.
Go on.
Okay. Hey,
We would like-
CER claim life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated.
Bruh.
Evidence. Evidence. Okay. Whatever. But so life might seem like, oh my God, look at this. We just like
Complicate.
Overcomplicate.
Okay, I think,
Wait, no.
Actually, I think I have a pretty beautiful.
No.
Around the table.
Round table.
We overcomplicate everything in life, even if it's something simple. Like it may be just one bad grade on a test. Like for example, you get a 65, but you have a A in that class, and it drops it down to a B. But you still have like half of the quarter to go. You just make it overcomplicated. You put too much stress on yourself or whatever. But yeah. Vlad's done that once or twice, and he's not ending up with good grades this quarter. But you know, he's not. Don't listen to him. Anyways, yeah, that's my elaboration on this.
Wait,
And
can
I think Tristan actually wanted to elaborate on this. And
So, life is really simple. Now, life is simple, I think.
I think life is simple.
I think if you really need to, you can just make a
Well, it's not.
you can break it down on a
It's
chart.
not simple to everyone, but sometimes it's,
No, so it's not. That's the thing. It's not simple to everyone, but
But to the people,
it should
it's
be
simple?
No, it's not. No, it's not that life. Life is simple to everyone. Just people view it as complicated.
All right. So what were you
So-
saying?
I was saying,
It's just life is simple. Well, it's not simple for everyone, but for the people that it is simple, they tend to make it overcomplicated over the simplest things. That's what he's trying to say. Things that are simple in life, that people make it overcomplicated.
now I think my buddy
Okay.
Vlad Strokin wants to elaborate.
Wait, what about Stanislav Sorokin?
Shut up.
Oh, I think Strokin.
Guys, I think the most ironic thing about us and Alice and Stroke, we're making it too complicated. I think all Confucius wanted for us to tell is that we need to chill it back. That's all he wanted to tell us. He wants us just to think about the tiny little consequences in our life. He just wants to just throw it out the window. Boom! That's all he wants to do. He doesn't want us, and I think what's ironic is you guys are overanalyzing. You know, just chill it down, man. Take a couple chill.
Calm it
That's
down,
all
man.
he wants.
Calm
All he
down.
wants.
Calm down. Chill out, man.
And I think that's it. I'm not gonna even elaborate more. I'm just thinking that's the beauty of the quote.
I think he's right. That's our podcast for today.
It's been awesome.
It's been awesome.
great.
This is
Thank you.
gonna take
A
me
shout
a
out-
very long time to upload on YouTube.
And shout out to our guest speaker, Sydney Lindgren, over there.
Everybody, round of
Move
applause.
from-
Round of applause.
I'm gonna pat you on the back. I'm gonna pat you on the back. Now we all pat each other on the back. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Pat me on the back. All right. That was good. That was
Okay.
good. You all did
Anyways,
a great job.
one last request from you, Dunlap, before we end this video. I don't know what group Stanislav Sorokin is. I don't know what group he is in, but please, if you have him, please do not give him 100 on the assignment. Give him a
No.
0.
No. Whatever grade Stanislav gets, give
Give it-
him 1 point higher. 1 point.
No,
Yes.
give him all of Stanislav points. Like everybody in the group in Stanislav group.
No. I think it'd
gets
be funny
100.
at bragging rights. Just get one.
It's because he made fun of us,
1.0.
our podcast. He
He
said
made
it wouldn't
fun
be
of us.
good.
He made
said
fun
it
of
wouldn't
us.
be good.
He brought us down. He would say that. He said our group, our project is going to be all the way down here. He said, compared to this group, he said we're going to be down here. He said it's going to be up here. This podcast proves otherwise. So we need to prove him
1
wrong.
point higher. That's all we ask. At least, if our project is actually really good, then you give us as many points higher. But at minimum 1. And if you need to, you can bring their grade down because, come on.
Yeah, it's
But
Stan.
I think we need.
And Ms. Dunlap, if you like this video, please like and subscribe
and hit the bell.
And
Yup,
yeah,
hit the
and watch my other
notifications.
videos.
And
because
leave a
my other
comment
videos
down
are
below
really
just
good.
in case you
Helps
want
algorithms.
to tell us something nice.
It helps me. I need to make money somehow.
Okay.
I have 5 subscribers. I could use one more.
Bye-bye.
Bye.